New Zealand, sponsored by Fight Division. I'm currently here with Yaz, who is sponsoring the event tonight with Training Shoes. Yaz, first of all, before we get into the Training Shoes, just talk to us a little bit about how it's been so far. We're only a few fights off the end now. It's been an insane atmosphere.
Yeah. It's an amazing event. I mean, the level of fights are incredible.
Yes.
And I was surprised to see some of the younger ones as well being so good. A lot of action. The atmosphere is great. The people are very interactive. It's very loud, as you can hear now. We can barely hear each other. But yeah, it's been amazing so far.
Yeah. And a lot of the fighters have said like how slick it is, how smoothly it's running as well, which I think for the fighters themselves, obviously, so they know how and when to warm up and stuff. That's been like quite a common theme. Is that down to Liam and Andy with the running of it?
It definitely has a great impact that they both are fighters themselves.
Yes.
And when it comes to selecting the right fighters for the event, it definitely plays a role. So as you can see so far, like you said, the fights have been slick, sharp, there's no slacking, there's no like muscling through.
Yes.
And it's definitely down to Liam's and Andy's experience in that field, 100%.
Absolutely. They have got, like say, a very unique a unique point on it because they've been on the other end of it. So now as the promoters and the producers of the show, for them, like you say, they've had the experience of being the fighter. So they're sort of hitting it from all angles here, which is amazing. Talk to us a little bit about Training Tunes.
Training Tunes. Okay. Let's wait for the wave of cheers to end. Training Tunes is a record label that is specialized in creating music inspired by sports and catering to those who need motivation for working out.
Yes, amazing.
So all our tracks are made with the idea of motivation in mind, addressing the athletic mindset from different angles, different topics, different genres and styles of music. So as you know, music and exercise go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
And we decided to capitalize on that and go for a full-on brand that's specialized to do that specific kind of music.
Yeah, 100%. Training and music does go hand in hand. There's nothing worse than getting to the gym and you've forgot your headphones. So talk to us a little bit then about how did it come about, a partnership with the Hitman Fight League? How did that come about?
Liam has been one of the brand sponsored athletes for 2 years, since we launched actually. He's been with us since the beginning and he's been amazing so far. And when he decided to start Hitman Fight League, it was just, you know, a no-brainer for us to have to come on board and share this experience. And I have to say, it's been amazing so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you say, Liam, at the minute, there's a lot of talk about how much Liam is bringing the Muay Thai game to the UK. He's just so, like, he's doing the podcast, he's doing the live YouTube, everything, and now obviously collabing with other companies like yourself. What do you think, working with Liam and working with the Hitman Fight League, where do you think it can go from here? Because it seems like the only way is up at the minute.
100%. I always said that Muay Thai is really underrated as a sport. It's one of the most amazing sports to watch, combat sports. But it's underpaid, it's under-publicized, And Liam has been one of those athletes that have been true to Muay Thai all the way through. He could have made a lot of money doing, you know, gimmicky fights like other people, or switch to boxing or MMA or any other style. But he's really what, like Vinny Showman said, he's a national treasure, you know, when it comes to Muay Thai. And what he's doing is fantastic to make Muay Thai more mainstream and give the fighters the credit and the opportunities that they deserve.
Yeah, I love that. Opportunities that they deserve as well, like you say, because they are just like purely led by passion, and their only motivation is to just get everybody else into the sport and just to get more eyes on it. So with Training Tunes then, obviously you're working with the Hitman Fight League. Away from the Hitman Fight League, what does the next 12 months look like for your business?
Very exciting. We have a few different projects coming up. One of them being an album that we're doing with none other than Vinny Showman himself.
Oh yes, amazing.
Called Weaponized, which is a unique take on music and motivational speeches, where he will be doing like motivational talks that cover all the aspects of the athletic mindset. And then we'll take that and add music to it. so that people can listen to it before the fight, after the fight, for sleep, for relaxing, for motivation, conquering. So covering all the aspects that an athlete would have to deal with. So apart from that, we have a dance album coming out. We have a track about Tyson Fury and his story and his background, because the way, can you hear me? What's the talk about that? Yeah, okay. Tyson Fury's life story is really inspiring. We've done some research on him, and the fact that he was really the underdog the whole way through, and then he reached the top, and he fell from the top, and then suffered from mental illness and all kinds of problems, and picked himself back up and rose to the top again.
Yes.
So the song is called Gypsy King, and it kind of narrates that story in a unique style between two different artists, as if telling the story from two different perspectives. So it's going to be interesting to release.
That's amazing, and I really like the idea behind obviously Vinnie Shulman doing the motivational speech and then having music behind that. I think that would be so popular, because it's become quite a popular thing now to listen to motivational speeches on like YouTube and stuff. You always see like Conor McGregor ones put together and that kind of thing. Very, very popular. So I'm sure that will be a success. Can I just ask you what because it's such a sort of it feels like a very personal journey with it.
Yeah.
When did it start for you? So obviously the main theme behind it is like motivation and just trying to make people feel better, and obviously the Tyson Fury, saying that you can come back from anything. Where did this journey start for you?
Personal experience. I personally had music save my life in moments of extreme depression. Feeling that there's no way out, having to deal with different problems, and I literally felt when I put on my music a change, a shift in my mindset, 180 degrees. And that effect, I wanted to capitalize on that effect that music has on the mindset. It's almost immediate. So of course, the idea that music and training go hand in hand is there, out there already. But nobody's really doing something specific,
Like
niche in that specific field. So I decided to go for it, and I saw there's a gap in the market, in music market, and I decided to go for it. But it all came from my personal experience. I felt that effect, and if you believe what you're doing is useful and effective, then that's the way forward. You need to go.
That's amazing. I think it's wonderful that it's the journey has come because you had a personal positive experience, and basically you want to share that. So basically you've seen a problem, you've experienced a problem personally, and then you felt a solution within yourself, and now you want to share that with everyone. I think with that as the motive behind it, I'm sure it will just absolutely take off because the intention behind it is just so wonderful. So just talk to us then. How do we sort of get involved? Like, how can we follow? Have you got any Instagram handles? Like, how do we get involved with Training Tunes?
100%. It's Training Tunes on all social media platforms. Training Tunes, one word, on Instagram, Facebook, and also on all streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. We're duly published, so if you want to listen to any of our songs, just search for Training Tunes as an artist, and you'll find all our work there.
Thank you so much. So we'll make sure to tag in the comments and make sure we get everyone following. It sounds like you've got a really exciting 12 to 24 months ahead, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.